Today's sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now Wilson on first down. Throws right side, and that's complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 45 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. He's still barreling through. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Now he's free to midfield. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
It's early, but a natural cliche right here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense,
defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
No, we changed it.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two, right here 3. Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Here's 2nd and 7. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. After the interception, here's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And Wilson wants a different look. There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. And he is out of bounds here. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of... And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling, held it to an okay gain.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Nothing to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 60 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And it is now 21-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse it. This is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Now a give, right side. Abraham. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Abraham. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now that's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
Well, this has not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Tucker with the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 35 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well. On 1st down, Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again is Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the interception, here's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Wilson gets rid of it quickly. Touchdown! A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Saints have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Saints 28, Ravens 7.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. There he goes left side. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now it's Jackson. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Inside the 10, and nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Nigga, you better quit throwing at them niggas. You better quit throwing at them niggas.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now Wilson changing the play. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And a throw right sideline is complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He may go. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And now here is another interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Hey, did you hear me say you need to change them niggas' abilities, man? You need to change Lamar Jackson abilities. Something, man. I was looking at him. You got all the bullshit abilities on him. You can do way better than that ability-wise. Oh, bro, I look at everybody niggas. That's why I'm like, oh, okay. We can put a little heat on Uncle Beezy. And Lamar gonna throw some bullshit. Chicken. Eat. You gonna eat it or put it back?
Set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Okay, let's give him a different look.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast,
boy, if I can hit you with Buda Baker, that nigga gonna give it up.
In order to have a chance to win this game.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And Dobbins is going to pick up a Ravens first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
They'll run on first down. Abraham. And down he goes.
Oh, you were supposed to kill him, Buddha.
A pickup of 9.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if
what you do with that chicken,
you're
little
starting
girl?
to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second down now. Abraham, 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. The offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Boy, you are
that one good
RPO
for
fool,
13
boy.
and a
Look
Raven
at you.
first down.
You gotta answer for that, though.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
He's gonna throw us another one.
Jackson from the shotgun. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn.
What was you doing on that one, nigga? What was you doing on that one? Hey! Brindley. Is Bray in there?
Here at their own 22-yard line.
Where did she put that chicken at? What about the other piece? That's another piece he has. See if you see it on the floor. You threw it away? Okay.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Yeah, Wilson going to change things up here. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave, 29 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So, Charles, the bad taste from that opening week loss, that's just a memory now. This has been a very strong performance as they score once again.
Yeah, I know it's only week 2, but you're exactly right, because this team felt like they let one get away in the opener. And not only were they determined to not let the same thing happen here, they knew that they had to correct a bunch of things. So everything went wrong in game 1. They took care of business with it in game 2.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Let's bring it in.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Looking to throw. Harding. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Abraham. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Harding. A short throw caught by Andrews. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Second down and 6 now. Up the middle they go. Abraham. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get
in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Alontae Taylor just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, try to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Off play action. Harding, quick hitter here, it's complete. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
A 9-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well, there you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Saints up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
42. Ravens 14.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've had. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Wilson to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Wilson. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Harding. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On first down, Abraham. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Harding. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Harding. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Out of the gun now on third down. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Wilson wants to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. To throw is Wilson. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into?